Halo guys, halo halo halo. Cek cek cek, aman nggak? Aman nggak? Kita nonton ini ya, spesial program ya guys. Gua by the way pakai mic ini ya, aman nggak suara gua guys? Soalnya di sebelah lagi ada acara. Kalau gua pakai mic yang ada di headphone, nanti kalian keganggu. Aman nggak? Aman nggak? Semenit lagi. Oke, aman ya, aman ya, aman ya. Gua gedein ya. Semenit. Oke, udah jam 8 guys, udah jam 8. Spesial 4.3, let's go Navia. Mic gua kayaknya kurang kesinian deh. Halo. Sorry ya guys, dari beberapa hari kebelakangan gua lagi sakit. Ini by the way gua sekarang juga lagi masih batuk ya. Jadi gua nggak bisa live guys beberapa hari kebelakang. Nah kemarin tadi malam sih lebih tepatnya, gua tuh mau live kan, ada event fungus, tapi nggak bisa karena tiba-tiba VGA gua overheat, throttle. Tadi baru gua bongkar, baru gua perbarui thermal paste sama thermal padnya, dan sekarang alhamdulillah normal semua deh. Let's go. Oh ya, by the way akan ada bansos ya guys dari tanggal 9 sampai tanggal 12 kalau nggak salah, karena Genshin masuk nominasi Best Ongoing Game di TGA tadi. Juga dapat ini ya, di Honkai Star Rail juga dapat bansos lagi ya sebagai Best Mobile Game. Oke, let's go. Bentar, mute. Pause dulu guys. Ini subtitlenya kita ganti ke Indonesia. Let's go. Gua nggak bisa bahasa Jerman, coy. Wih, Severus anjir. Oke, Navia is real guys. Navia is real. Oke ya, Fik ya, berarti Navia sama Severus ya, 4.3 ya.
Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more extravagant.
Kalian udah
maybe?
lihat lebih dulu kan di
Well,
Twitch
we'll have
guys?
to talk about it later. The
Siapa
lights
aja
have been
nih?
turned on and the audience is
PS2
already
siapa?
here. The program is starting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.3
4.3,
special
let's go.
program. Yay!
Dapat 300 ya? 300 bansos nih,
As you
bansos.
can see, our show is sponsored by Chioria Boutique, one of the leading
Chioria
fashion houses
Boutique.
in Fontaine. But before we go any
Ntar
further,
lagi kita langsung main yang
let's take a
fungus ya,
moment
guys.
to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Oke, ini
Young
trailernya guys.
operator, that can be a pretty technical job. Are
Okay.
you really up to it?
Oke, Navia, let's go. Katanya nih bakalan jadi ini ya,
Wait, you put
patch
no
yang paling
thought
nggak
into
ada
finding a
apa-apanya
good
gitu, guys.
camera
Jadi nggak
angle,
ada
and
update
the characters
Archon
weren't
Quest dan
in the
lain-lain.
shots.
Secara quest ya, secara quest.
Positions, everyone!
Nice
Oke,
to meet
ini
you.
Navia.
I am Navia, the president, leader,
Spina
commander-in-chief,
Derusula.
executive director, and boss of Spina Derusula.
Oke, let's go. Gua udah nabung sih. Anjay, payungnya itu loh. Emang boleh payung itu? Ya, off-field ya berarti ya? Anjir.
Alright, cameras will start rolling as soon as the
Ada
set is
Furina
set.
lagi.
Oh, Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go over your
Di sebelah lagi ada acara guys.
Camera ready.
Eh,
Get the
Chiori?
board. Actors
Chiori?
take your position. Lights.
Really?
Camera. Action. Enough, villain. Pay
Ayaka.
for the death of our mother.
Let's go, berarti
You're
Ayaka
just
ya,
as
Riran ya?
naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat
Emang
me?
ada dari kalian yang masih nggak punya Ayaka guys? 240 hari loh. Ini Severus. Gimana sih cara bacanya? Severus. Oh, dia pole arm.
Drop your weapon.
Ah, itu tuh yang baru tuh. Sniper anjir. Oh,
Justice
siap.
will prevail.
Berarti Navia penuma ya?
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Dimana ada drama di situ ada Furina. Yoimiya, oke Yoimiya
Did you
Riran ya
really
kayaknya ya.
think you'd get away?
Chevrolet.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Ini apa nih, main film ya? Bikin film ya?
Excellent! That was beyond
Ini apa nih?
mesmerizing. Let's make
Oh, ada
a
piala-piala
film that'll
gini.
make some serious
Event kah,
waves in
event?
Fontaine. Not
Iya, fix sih, ini
the
Ayaka
kind of
sih.
waves that drown people.
Ini
I
teori
mean,
anjir.
the good kind
Kok ada
of
teori?
waves.
Oke. Rhythm code pertama guys. RS99D5L VTM6V. Oke, let's go. 100 primo jam. Sama 10 ini ya. Ore, apalah itu guys. Mystical ore. Kok ada teori sih? Dia rilis juga kah? Iya kah? Oke, cepetan guys, di rhythm. Sampai besok ya, seperti biasa ya. Kurang berapa lagi sih ini? Bener? Berapa hari lagi? Nutut gak ya?
Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program, everyone.
Roses
I'm Sarah
and the
Miller Cruz, the
Musket.
voice of
Oke.
Lumine, and
Itu udah
today I'm
gambarin
joined by...
ini ya,
Hey
Navia
everybody,
sama
I'm
Severus
Brenna
banget ya.
Larson, the
Dari
voice of
judul ini.
Navia, president of the Spina di Rosula.
And I'm Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Chevrolet.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
So excited.
It's so great. Okay, so actually, we have a tradition on the program where we
Orang yang
all
baru
get to
datang harus
sing everyone a
menyanyi.
little song.
Oh.
Huh? Okay.
Nice try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? You can sing like a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin. You know, Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Back to business. Okay, like we mentioned before, this program is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique.
Disponsori
So
oleh
while we're
siapa?
sharing content from
Butik,
version
guys.
4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia
Ini
and
kontennya
Chevrolet
cuma
are
ini doang
new
ya,
playable
karakter baru ya.
Yay. I'm sure
Tapi
many
ini nggak
of our
sih?
viewers
Apa?
are already familiar with Navia after seeing her
Spiral
throughout
abisnya Geo nggak
Fontaine's
sih?
Our Conquest.
Musuhnya?
But who is Chevrolet?
Who
Mari
indeed?
kita ramal guys. Geo Wolf Road.
Other
Si
Fontaine
itu
characters have already
Golden Wolf
mentioned
Road.
Chevrolet before in their voice lines, but Chevrolet will finally be making an official appearance in
Akan rada
version
menyebalkan
4.3.
sih.
I'm so excited!
Karena kalau nggak bawa Geo,
Oh, by the way, what do you
Bakalan
think of
mokat.
letting one of our characters from the new
Ribet,
version
bukan sulit,
take
ya
the
ribet.
lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice. After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Wait, Erica, that was actually a really natural sounding product placement for Chioria Boutique. You're
Chiori ini
amazing at this.
modelnya Inazuma banget ya.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit. Next,
Apakah di
let's have a
next
look at
patch
her fashion
Chiori
show.
guys?
Ooh,
Atau di
and
patch
by
ini,
fashion
guys?
Show, we mean her character showcase. I always say that
Oke, ini
blind
Navia, guys.
optimism
Let's go.
isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your
Okay.
own two hands.
Apakah dengan munculnya Navia, Geo supremasi bakalan naik lagi?
Proper send-up from the Spina with
Kayaknya dia
love.
bakalan jadi Opil sih dari verse-nya ya. Opil Geo.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
Important.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate accessory used to block out the sun. But on
Sorry ya,
the
guys, gua masih batuk,
inside,
guys.
there's actually a secret firearm that can be used to ward off enemies at a moment's notice. It's elegant and fierce all at once, just like Navia herself.
Exactly.
Ini
Even when it
skillnya,
comes to her
skillnya.
enemies, Navia is not the
Oke,
type
itu
to
yang
eschew
normal
basic
attack-nya gitu
etiquette.
guys.
So So she prefers to maintain
Anjing
appropriate
kapak
distance while
cuy.
in combat.
Kapak Israel
While using
cuy.
her elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard
Tuan.
shots that can
Itu ada
pass through
stucknya ya?
opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful strike. For a period of time after using her elemental
Selama berapa
skill,
saat?
Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused
Oke,
with the
setelah
power
elemental
of
skill,
geo, which cannot
normal
be
attack-nya,
overridden.
plunging
When
attack, charge
Navia's in
attack itu akan
combat,
jadi
there
geo
are these
damage
little
guys.
markings around her that look like bullets. I wonder if
Yeah.
that's some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh yeah, yes, you guessed it.
Oh, jadi
When a
setelah
character
stacknya
in
full
the
kita
party
bisa nembak
obtains
kayak
an
3 kali
elemental
peluru
shard
dari
created
payungnya
from
gitu
the
guys.
crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill
Oh,
damage
jadi kalau
increases
kita
with the
ambil
number of
itu
charges that
kristal
she's
itu
accumulated.
pelurunya bakalan berubah
Oh, okay,
guys.
okay,
Jadi itu kan
So, you
agak
were
lebih
saying
tajam
that
gitu loh.
Navia's elemental skill
Jadi dari
becomes more
non-lethal jadi
powerful if she
lethal
works
gitu lah.
together with other characters in the party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great.
Oke, oke, oke.
Navia's elemental burst calls forth the Rosula Dorata Salute,
Rosula
which
Dorata Salute.
unleashes a massive
Dia kan
bombardment
ngeluarin
on
kayak itu ya,
opponents in
kayak
front of her,
meriam cannon gitu guys.
periodically dealing geo elemental damage.
Mengakibatkan geo
I
damage
should
secara
also
berkala.
mention that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Ooh, now
Oke,
that
jadi
salute is
burstnya juga bisa
spectacular.
ngumpulin itu ya.
That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform
Tapi nggak
firearm
perlu ini,
salutes
nggak
before
perlu
important
pakai,
negotiations. You know, as a way to
apa
celebrate
sih,
future success.
Geo Sharp
And
gitu
don't
loh, geo
misunderstand,
kristal.
you guys. It's not an
Dia akan langsung
intimidation
berubah jadi
tactic at
lethal
all.
Oh,
balet gitu.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Kayaknya kalau
Not
dilihat itu
intimidating
dari
at
per
all.
dua ya, per 2 kali
As the president of
kena
the Spina
cannon
di
bakalan
Rosula,
nambah 1 stack,
Navia is
2 cannon nambah
always
1
trying to
stack
collect
gitu.
the latest intel by
Kalau udah
exploring
3,
all
kena
corners
lagi
of
2,
Fontaine.
itu bakalan
When
jadi yang
Navia is
lethal gitu guys.
dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards
Oke.
gained will be increased.
Okay, so we just mentioned that Navia is the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Oke, new story quest
So
ya.
I think we should bring up Spina's contributions to averting Fontaine's
Rosa
prophesized
Multiflora,
crisis.
Chapter Act 1.
I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Berarti ada Act 2.
Exactly. Some people
Yeah,
even
see-
lost their lives during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Fontaine's
Pokoknya
crisis,
intinya ini akan,
though the prophesized
menceritakan
dangers are
gimana
over, the
Navia,
town is probably still busy rebuilding everything, right?
memimpin
I bet Navia's
Spina
gonna
di
be occupied
Rosula
with that
setelah
for
tidak
a
ada
long
Melus dan
time.
Sliver.
Oh,
Setelah
definitely.
kejadian bencana
And
itu.
that's something that
Pokoknya
travelers
yang
will be able to
dijelaskan
see for
Severus barusan kayak gitu.
themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson.
Oke,
Though
membangun
repairing the
kembali
houses
Spina
will
di
be
Rosula.
straightforward, the emotional distress may
Rumah
be
yang
much
rusak bisa
more
diperbaiki,
difficult
tapi
to
trauma dalam
address.
hati susah
If you're curious
disembuhkan.
about how
Oke.
Navia and her crew are going to
Oke, oke, oke.
proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Menarik, menarik, menarik.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
looking forward to seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's
Ah,
time
ini
for
Severus, guys.
Severus to be in the spotlight.
Severus.
Okay, I know that
Ini menarik
she's a
sih, cuy,
newcomer.
Severus, cuy.
You
Senjatanya
probably
baru,
can't
anjay.
wait to learn more about her.
Sniper,
so
Cuk.
let's get right into it.
Okay, how should I introduce her?
Dia itu apa?
First off,
Pyro kah?
Chevres is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Kapten
It's
dari
a Fontainian
patroli
organization
pasukan
that
khusus.
handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
Ooh.
She doesn't like to appear in public without good cause, so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
Okay.
But as long as you're a law-abiding
Dia tuh
citizen,
tidak
there's
suka
no need
terlibat
to
pada
worry.
suatu masalah, tapi
Chevres
kalau
is
dia udah
actually
terlibat
really
berarti
easy
kamu
to get
terlibat
along with
masalah,
outside of
katanya
work.
gitu.
Oh, Feastos are just the best snack.
Oke, ini guys.
They're easy to carry with
Ih,
you.
idenya
and
bagus ya,
so
makan-makan
many
gitu.
sauces.
Oh, pole arm, oke.
Final warning.
Dia build-nya crit gak sih? Ih, seru sih anjir main sniper aja. Minimal C0. Itu apa? Ada bom-bomnya gitu?
What? That
ada
was
bom-bomnya gitu ya?
so
Kayak-
fire.
Kayak kira
And I'm not just talking about her skills.
Oh my gosh, look at her idol animation. I love that she loves snacks. That is so awesome.
She's a girl's girl, and she gets it.
She gets it. She really does. She's not exactly what you'd expect from the captain of the special patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevrous's work as a captain can be really stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for
dia
indulging
munculin
every
kayak
once in a
bom-bom
while
gitu,
to
guys.
relieve some stress. She
Ya,
even
semacam
adjusts her training
Kirara,
regimen to
Aloy
make up for
gitu,
her
guys.
snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the special patrol. Her platoon really admires her for that.
Wow, okay, she's got some willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol prioritizes combat ability above all else, so the
Okay.
organization often attracts some eccentric personalities.
Okay.
Yeah. The Special Patrol used to have problems with insubordination, but ever since Chevrolet took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all. She commands respect among her peers, and she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards. She always tries to be an example for others to follow, whether it's investigating cases or in marksmanship practice.
And it looks like a lot of her skills involve using a musket. She must be a pretty good shot.
For
Penembak
sure.
jitu anjir.
Chevrolet and her musket are
Oke,
basically
ini ya,
partners
normal
in
attack-nya
crime.
kayak gitu,
They're
guys.
inseparable. She definitely knows her way around a firearm.
Normal tag-nya kayak
Chevrolet
gitu.
uses her musket to fire
Elemental
opponents
skill-nya kayak
during her
nembak gitu.
elemental
Kayaknya bisa
skill.
di hold sama di
For a
tap deh.
period of time
Oh ya
after
bener guys.
unleashing her elemental
Bisa di
skill,
tap.
Chevrolet will
sama bisa
continuously
di-
restore HP to
ini,
the
di
active
hold.
character on the field. During her elemental burst, Chevrolet
Saat
fires an
melancarkan
explosive
elemental
grenade
skill,
with her
darahnya akan
musket,
nambah.
which will split into secondary explosive shells upon
Oke, untuk
impact.
burst-nya gitu ya. Dia bakalan nembak lalu ada bom-bom gitu kayak Aloy atau Kirara kayak
Wait,
tadi.
I noticed that Chevrolet has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can she
Wih, sama kayak
shoot a
Navia
special
guys,
type
dia
of
juga
ammo?
punya kayak
That's
stack
right.
gitu.
Chevrolet obtains an
Stuck peluru di
overcharged ball
sebelahnya.
when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded reaction. Holding Chevrolet's elemental skill will consume this special ammo to unleash an even more powerful pyro attack that covers a larger AoE. This attack will
Oke.
also grant an attack buff to all pyro and
Serangan ini
electro
juga
characters
memberikan
in the
buff
party.
attack kepada seluruh
Okay,
karakter.
so that's where
Karakter
the
apa?
Buff to
Karakter
all
pyro dan
and
elektro,
electro
guys.
characters in the party.
Okay, so
Nice.
that's where the name Overcharged Ball comes
Overcharged
from.
Ball.
Chevrolet actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of
Good, good,
power.
good. Jadi
If
dia
you
mainnya
give something a
overcharged,
cool
guys.
sounding name, then you've
Pyro
given
dan
yourself an
elektro.
advantage over your enemies. That kind of logic resonated with her, I guess.
Well, I guess she has a point.
Oh, I should also mention what happens if Chevrolet is paired with all pyro and electro characters. If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will
Oke,
cause an
oke.
opponent's pyro
Saat
and
ada
electro
karakter pyro
resistances to
dan
decrease.
elektro dalam partimu,
Okay, so
pyro
it
res
seems
dan
like Chevrolet
elektro
could
res
really
akan dikurangi
shine
dari
in
musuhnya
Overload
guys.
team comp.
Menarik, menarik,
But
menarik.
I
Bisa
also
ini,
did notice
karakter
that
showcase
Chevrolet
showcase,
isn't
guys.
solely limited to a musket. She also uses a pole arm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal,
Menarik, 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 menarik.
I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure. Most people who have something to hide avoid her like their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevrolet trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevrolet is in your party, stamina consumption from
Saat Severus ada
sprinting
dalam
is
party, konsumsi
decreased.
stamina saat berlari akan
Oh,
berkurang. Oke.
I love that.
These two new characters are great.
Oke.
Both of them would be
Yeah, guys.
great leads in our commercial. I don't know.
Trailer
It's so hard to
character.
choose.
I know. And I will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what event
Oke,
wishes
oke, ini
that
guys.
travelers
Bener,
can
bener,
look
bener.
forward
Let's go.
to in version 4.3. The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial is about to get
Yo, P1,
even
P1
bigger.
siapa nih?
Oh no. In the first half of version 4.3,
Oke,
travelers
P1-nya
can
ada
look
Navia
forward to
sama
event
kami
wishes
satu
for
Ayaka.
Navia and
Let's
Ayaka.
go Ayaka
A new
Riran guys.
5-star
Let's go.
claymore,
Bener ya.
Verdict, will also be
Senjatanya
featured in the
kapak
weapon
gak
event
tuh?
wish.
In
Kapak.
the second half of version
Severusnya
4.3,
di phase
we'll
2,
have
anjir,
returning
bareng
event
Raiden Shogun
wishes
sama
from the Raiden
Yoimiya.
Shogun and Yoimiya.
Let's
During
go.
this time, Chevrolet will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
Wah,
That's
Severusnya taruh
awesome.
di PS2
Travelers
anjir.
can also look forward to two
Bagi
new
kalian yang
artifact
mau beli
sets
Raiden
in
Shogun,
version
enak
4.3. Songs of Days Past and
Wah, ada
Nighttime
artifact
Whispers
baru
in the
guys.
Echoing Woods.
Nighttime
Be sure
Whisper
to
in
keep
the
an eye on
Echoing
future
Woods sama
announcements
Song
to learn
of
more
Day
about
Pass.
them.
This seems like the perfect time for our first break. We've shared a ton of information so far, and I bet travelers
Ada
could
dua
use
ya,
some
ada
time
dua
to
artifact
digest
baru.
it all.
Yo,
You're right.
grinding lagi
For
nih.
sure.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the
Oke,
second group
kode
of
ritme
redemption
kedua,
codes.
guys.
The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chioria Boutique and will return shortly.
Oke, kode rhythm kedua UBR KIC 4M CT 4PZ. Let's go. 100 primo jam lagi. Kurang satu lagi berarti guys. Kode rhythmnya. agak-agak noise ya, sorry ya. Karena ini adalah salah satu cara, satu-satunya bahkan yang bisa gua gunakan agar suara acara di sebelah tidak masuk ke dalam live, guys. Let's go, rhythm.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've thoroughly discussed
Wow,
our casting
Even.
options
Let's
for the
go,
Chioria
dapat
Boutique commercial.
Senjata B4
But
gratis nih, guys.
the content of the
Sampai
commercial is
iPhone
also
5
important,
biasanya
right?
ya.
Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chioria Boutique, then how about we include some event
Event tentang
footage of Chiori?
Chiori.
Yay!
Chiori is
Chiori
actually
dapat
going to
event.
appear in the event for version 4.3.
What? Well, the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine. They'll finally get to meet her in person.
Yes, I know. Travelers can also look forward
Oke,
to
kayaknya di
meeting
next
Ayaka
patch
and
ya.
Ayato in Fontaine.
Kayaknya ya.
Chiori suggested that they should stop by, so here they are.
So cool.
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a
Ya
word
nggak sih,
from our
soalnya udah
sponsor.
dikenalin di sini nih.
An
Chiori nih.
Inazuma-born fashion icon, Chiori. Chioria Boutique is your one-stop shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
That is right. Chiori is acquainted with the Kamisato siblings because she's also
Ya bener
from
guys, dia dari
Inazuma.
Inazuma guys.
She
Chiori, guys.
actually introduced Ayaka and Ayato to Xavier and recommended
Ini
that
ya,
they make
cute
the
ya,
trip to
modelnya ya.
Fontaine for the
Si Chiori
Fontinalia
ya.
Film Festival.
So exciting. Will you tell us more about the
Oh, ada
Fontinalia
event
Film
namanya
Festival?
Festival Film
The Fontinalia
Fontinalia.
Festival was established to commemorate the
Kayaknya
legendary
bakalan
Loch Nights.
berhubungan
According
dengan
to the
pembuatan
myths,
film
they
gitu ya
went on
guys.
a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to
Hah?
Fontaine.
Bertemu dengan Arkon
It's
Hydro
one of the most
Egeria.
important festivals in Fontaine, like what the Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
Oke,
Wow, so
jadi
exciting.
event ini tuh setara
The
dengan
Fontaine Film
Windbloom atau
Association
Lantern Ride guys katanya.
proposed the Fontinalia Film Festival
Seharusnya
earlier this
banyak ya
year,
dari segi
and
primo
during
jam ya.
this time, the public may submit films for evaluation. The entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by
Film
the
dengan skor tertinggi
association.
akan mendapatkan
Well,
anugerah
we can see
Furina.
Farina working with Ayaka and the others here. So wait, does this mean that there's a chance that Farina might win the Farina Award? Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared,
Apakah kemungkinan
you'll
Furina
just
yang
have
akan
to play the
memenangkan
event when
pertandingan
the
itu
new version
sendiri?
becomes available.
So, we know that several friends from Inazuma will be in Fontaine for the Fontinalia Film Festival, but travelers have so much more to be excited about. Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of activity booths during the festival. Each one will have a different theme.
So cool. The
Di
first
stand pertama
activity
ada
booth
zona
is the
penembak jitu
1000
penyegatan
pace
secepat kilat.
interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone.
Oke.
In this activity,
Wah, ini
travelers
cocok
will
sih
use
sama
the special
Navi sama
security
ini sih.
and surveillance
Kayak
control
main
simulation
sniper
device
gitu loh guys.
to practice targeting and shooting opponents.
Yep.
Ooh.
The Special Patrol wanted the public to experience how fun
Menarik
targeting
sih.
can be.
And the
Eventnya
second
boleh sih.
activity booth is called trick shots.
Dan stand
for
kedua punya
roulette.
tembakan
In
tipuan.
this activity,
Oh,
travelers
kayak
will use
berantem-berantem,
the
guys.
studio special lighting effects to film a fight scene. Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat
Oke,
an
saat jadi
endless
hitam
stream
putih
of
itu kan
opponents
ada
and
buffnya,
obtain
guys.
a higher score.
So cool. Those special lighting effects are really
Ya
good
gua
at
udah tahu
helping
sih mau bawa
vibes.
siapa sih.
Navia's movements are also
Nopal,
super smooth.
Zhongli,
It's all so
Furina,
atmospheric.
Oh,
Kalau nggak,
for
Kazuha.
sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract
Stand
employee
ketiga,
at the third
oke.
activity booth.
Traveler akan
She
bertemu
needs
dengan
some
seorang
help with her
karyawan. Dia butuh
demanding
bantuan
client.
menghadapi kliennya.
During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out
gini
stabilization
ya?
mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler
nih?
chases after those stabilization.
Oh, harus
mecha
masuk
balls.
ngegol-ngegolin gitu
I
guys.
bet that contract employee
Banyak-banyakan
can
lah.
relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Totally.
Stabilization
oke.
mecha balls
Event
seem pretty
co-op ya?
ordinary, but they're actually very agile. They'll automatically avoid all
Boy,
testers
Yelan
by
nggak
moving
sih?
in the
Yelan
opposite
kalau nggak
direction
ini
of your
sih.
movement. You can find
Ya,
jump
tapi kayaknya ini
boosters around
traveler
the
doang
testing
ya yang bisa
grounds.
dipakai ya.
Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization
Ini kalau bisa
mecha
pakai
ball.
karakter lain, kalau
Travelers
nggak
in
Yelan,
co-op matches will have to find a
Sayu,
way to herd as many
Wanderer,
stabilization mecha balls
yang
into
bisa
their
ngebut-ngebut
target area
lagi.
as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
Oke.
The fourth activity booth is called Into the Frame. In
Memasuki
this
bingkai.
activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration techniques.
Cool. We get to
Oke,
make a
kayak
movie.
bikin film gitu
That's
guys di stand yang keempat.
Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma, but this seems more professional.
Oke.
Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration
Jadi
for
kita
our
harus
commercial.
agak-agak mainin
Now that I
kamera
think about
angle
it,
gitu
a
guys.
Fontanian man went
Menarik,
to
menarik,
Inazuma
menarik,
to
menarik,
shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration. That must have also been true in Chiori's case, since she opened Chioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka and Ayato aren't the only Inazumans traveling abroad in version 4.3. Kuki
Okay.
Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
Yeah, and Ito decided to tag along.
Oh,
as
ada
the
event
boss of
gede
the
guys,
Arataki
Arataki
gang.
Blazing yang beetle ya.
And he brought his
Perang ini lagi,
Onikabuto with
perang
him.
apa namanya? Perang kumbang,
Plans
perang
to train
kumbang.
his beetles for battle.
Wow.
Nanti akan ada Didiu katanya.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. That name is definitely very Ito.
Right, for sure. And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battled
Ulang
against
ini
a
ya,
super
yang ada
powerful
di
beetle
3.4.
battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakado.
Yep, Grandmaster Hanakato made an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue
Haus
with
bet anjir,
Ito.
panas bet.
It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new beetle battle master.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
Tell us, tell us,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't give that away.
Oke.
Travelers will have to discover their
Banyak nih
identity
kayaknya ladang
during
guys. Primojem.
Aside from meeting this
Mainnya sama ya
mysterious
kayak
new
event
beetle
yang
battle master,
sebelumnya ya.
travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use guard
sekarang
to
bisa ini
defend
ya?
against
Bisa
electro
defend
bullet
gitu
and
ya?
jet stream attacks. Make use of the movement, charge, and guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they
Oke,
throw
oke,
at
oke,
you.
oke, oke.
Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial of the strong.
Ooh, trial of the strong. Travelers can look forward to encountering an
Traveler
old
juga bisa
friend
bertemu
in the
dengan seorang teman
Fontanian
lama.
countryside. That's right,
Lots
Ullman
of
came to
riches.
Fontaine and he brought his
Kayaknya
treasure
pernah
map
ya?
and
Apa ya? Misi mana ya? Pokoknya dapat
treasure-seeking
Silly, guys.
along with him.
Dapat pet, dapat pet.
Yay! Our mini Sealy friend is back!
Dapat pet kita guys.
So cute.
Si Silly.
Travelers can help restore the Sealy's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on Ullman's treasure map. In return,
warna apa
the
yang belum
Sealy
punya
will
ya?
guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Sealy in your preferred
Mini
color.
Silly lagi guys.
Ooh.
Boleh,
Okay, so
boleh,
in
boleh.
the event preview, it looked like some of the treasures located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is a very observant
Silinya
of
bisa
you.
dibawa nyelam.
Thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Ada Silly baru guys, namanya Brilliance.
Yeah.
Treasure
itu
isn't
adalah
the
salah
only
satu
thing
Sealy
that
yang
you'll
bisa dibawa
discover in
menyelam.
Fontaine's countryside. You might
Oke,
also
ada
come
event lagi,
across a
Dance of
mysterious
Resolute
domain
Will.
guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will,
Tarian tekad mendalam.
travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges.
Okay.
Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds. Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
Oke,
After
akan
you
ada satu
complete a
karakter
blade
yang bisa
dance
dipakai
objective
di
during
2
a
round,
challenge, you will
tapi
obtain a
karakter
heightened
sisanya harus
verve
beda
buff.
gitu guys.
Defeating opponents while heightened verve is active will grant you more
Nice.
points.
And
Ya, gampang lah kalau
another
misi-misi
old
berantem
friend
mah.
is returning in version 4.3. That's right. It's
Liben!
Yay!
Let's go!
Oh, and if Lieben is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a
Let's
bunch
go!
of items for
Bocoran
Primo gems again.
Natalan kah?
Exciting! Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. several familiar faces will be
Oke,
joining
TCG,
the
guys.
Genius Invocation TCG.
TCG
After
ya.
this update,
Karakter-karakter
travelers will
baru
have
guys.
the opportunity to challenge characters
Karakter
around
Fontaine masuk guys.
Ooh.
A new Fontaine-themed table customization will also be available.
Ah, I'm so excited to see
Let's go,
players
TCG
challenge
lagi.
those scenes.
I know, so exciting.
Hmm.
Travelers can look forward to the addition of several new cards, including 6 new character cards, plus 5 new monster cards, such as Dvalin, Signora, and Ajdaha, will be
Ajdaha.
obtainable from the corresponding tavern challenges.
Kayak musuhnya ada 3 ya
But that's
tambahannya.
not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the heated battle mode. Be on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG content to look forward to outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in
Oh,
January
turnamen guys.
2024.
Turnamen resmi guys. Dimulai Januari.
Travelers can look forward to some friendly competition between 16 of the top TCG players all across Asia. I
Oh,
heard
bagi
there's
kalian
some
yang
of
main
the
TCG, guys,
best in the
bisa ikut
region.
turnamennya.
So cool. Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival X or Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic showdown.
Oh my gosh, this is all so exciting!
Well, hang on to that feeling.
Oke,
because
ini
we're
kode
taking a
rhythm
short
terakhir
break
guys.
to look at the next group of redemption codes. We'll be back to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in just a moment.
Yay!
Kode rhythm terakhir, let's go. 8B, Ki 9C, MM, VS 5PM. Oke, rhythm terakhir guys. 300 ya total ya. Ini kayaknya bakalan temanya film-filman gitu sih guys. Di patch kali ini. Halo, 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 halo. Yuk, rhythm terakhir yuk. Sikat yuk. Ntar lagi kita langsung main ini ya, langsung main.
Welcome back, travelers! We've
Yang Fungus.
introduced
Gua belum main
a lot of
Genshin sama
content,
sekali, guys,
and
dari
we've
2 hari
gotten a
kemarin
ton of
sakit.
inspiration for our commercial. Honestly, our promotion is definitely shaping up.
Totally.
But before we reveal our new
Oke,
idea,
sistem
let's
ini ya,
dive into
sistem
the
perbaikan
system
sistem, guys.
optimizations that the project team has prepared for
Ada
version
artifak,
4.3.
ada
Okay.
enhancement,
First, we have some artifact-related
Keep it challenge,
optimizations to
flow,
introduce.
one
With an
click
ever-increasing
expedition.
amount of artifact sets to choose from, many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to filter and locate desired artifacts. After the version 4.3 update, travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing for that character recently.
That's cool.
In addition, an automatic locking function has been added. Now, when filtering
Okay.
artifacts in your inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the automatic locking function, newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will
Oke, jadi kita bisa
automatically be
nentuin ya
locked when
apa
added to
artefak
your
yang kita
inventory.
cari, nanti dia
Oh,
langsung
that's
auto
awesome.
ngelock gitu
Travelers
guys.
can have up to 2 preset auto lock plans for each artifact set. Travelers can choose their own or follow the recommended settings summarized for active player data. Since it may take
Okay.
some time to collect the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, if you can lock artifacts in batches, you can unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the new update. That's not all though.
What?
Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes. Plus, the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit feature will also be available.
Oh, oke bisa
Hopefully,
langsung di
these
ini ya.
optimizations will not only make
Langsung bisa
artifacts
dipencet ke
easier to
next
find,
tier
but
gitu,
also
guys.
quicker to level. Be on the lookout for future announcements to learn more.
The project team is always working hard to address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations in future version updates.
Setidaknya
Improvements
nggak
to
dev
equipping
terus gitu
artifacts
loh,
and
tolong
other
lah.
artifact-related optimizations are all in the works.
In addition, the project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement
Oke,
experiences
bisa
for
auto add gitu ya
travelers.
sekarang ya.
When you
naikin
level up a
karakter, guys.
character, enhance an artifact, or enhance a weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome. As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up
Oke,
windows appearing.
refinement juga bisa langsung 4 gitu ya.
This new optimization
satu-satu.
significantly reduces the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through. So travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and leveling process. The next optimization has made it easier to repeat domain
Pengulangan
challenges.
domain.
Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right
Oke,
next
kita
to
langsung
the
balik
area
ke
where you
kuncinya ya guys.
actually
Jadi nggak
start
usah jalan
fighting,
lagi gitu
which
loh.
is amazing.
Menarik,
So
menarik,
happy
menarik. Ini yang
farming,
bagus loh.
everyone.
Ooh. This should make it way easier for players to farm artifacts for Navia.
Oh, yeah,
True, true.
definitely. In addition, version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed
Oke,
to the
jadi
Archon
sebelumnya kan
Quest.
kita harus
In this
nyelesain
update,
custom dulu baru bisa ke
travelers no
fountain.
longer need to complete
Jadi sekarang
those
bisa
2
langsung
world
ke
quests.
fountain
Instead,
langsung guys.
travelers can speak directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
It will take them to the corresponding area
Oke.
and automatically trigger the
Lebih
next
dipermudah
steps of
lagi
the
ya untuk
Archon
event
Quest.
ini ya, untuk quest-quest
That's
ya.
amazing.
Yeah. This will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress through Archon quests.
So cool. So that'll make it significantly easier for new or lapsed players to access the Archon quest and claim those sweet, sweet intertwined fates as fast as possible.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Also, one-click expeditions will be available starting in version 4.3.
Oke, ekspedisi
This will
juga
allow
bisa sekali
travelers
pencet
to
ya,
claim
kayak di
expedition
HSR lah, kayak
rewards
di
and
HSR.
repeat expeditions with a single click. Travelers will also be able to claim processed ingredients and forged items with a single
Oke,
click.
ada
Oh, sweet.
langsung claim all
It's
gitu
gonna make
guys.
it easier to collect rewards from Catherine.
Definitely. There's also a ton of other quality of life improvements in this update. For example, optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character selection logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information. Okay, moving on from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style realm layout will be added to the Serenity
Itu
Pod.
apaan Jay?
Simply purchase the corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Oh,
It looks like
anjir,
an aquarium.
Serenity Pot anjir, fountain.
Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even have ponds that travelers can use to keep fish.
It looks like a cool underwater kingdom. It's just so
Anjir, underwater,
pretty.
cuk.
Yeah.
And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's gonna come up with. Especially my friend's teapots.
Gimana anjing ngambang semua dong.
You just want to copy their designs, don't you?
I don't know.
Menarik sih.
I knew it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right? The annual Genshin Impact
Okay, Genshin
online
concert,
concert,
guys.
Melodies of an Endless Journey, is coming
Genshin
soon.
concert.
Yay! I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way. Let's take
Desember
a sneak
tanggal
peek at some
22,
of the
jam
amazing
6.
moments that this concert has
UTC
in
min 5
store.
tapi ya. Oh you first. Harusnya fountain, lagu-lagu fountain. Oke. Semua sih kayaknya ya tapi ya. Ini game yang salah satu pembuatan musiknya niat banget cuy, sumpah. Orkestra anjir. Ya ada slime anjing di pojokan. Wah ini apa cuy? Oh, kirain anime Genshin. Oke, Hoyo Mix.
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon. So stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa. So we
Oke,
have
Genshin
two
konsernya
online
diadakan
concerts
secara
to look
online ya,
forward
guys.
to?
Yep. Further details will be announced across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3,
Oke, ini
travelers
akhirnya,
can
guys.
also look forward to the release of the fourth
Album
Genshin
keempat
Impact character
rilis,
OST
guys.
album, Stellar Moments Volume 4. The album will feature 26 character songs created by the Hoyo Mix team.
Wait, we're finally getting Alhaitham and Wanderer's OSTs.
Yep, and Farina's song too.
Yes, ya,
Her song
musik-musik
All
baru
the
ya.
World's a Stage has already been getting a ton of love.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ini lagunya Liu ya? Stellar Moment Volume 4. Let's go.
Okay, well, that's all the new information
Oke
we have
guys,
to
jadi gitu
share about
aja
the
ya
update.
ininya ya.
So, I
Live
guess
programnya
that
ya.
means it's time for the version 4.3 special program to come to a close. Aww.
But we haven't even come up with a plan for a Chioryo Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already finished shooting it.
You're right. The special program was a pretty good commercial.
Oke.
I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioryo Boutique after this.
Fase
Oh my
2-nya
gosh, we
Raiden
really did
Shogun,
cover a lot of
Severus
important information
sama
today.
For
Yoimi.
sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor,
Okay.
Chioryo Boutique. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm so excited to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of you to meet Shebres.
Severus.
I feel exactly the same. Can't wait to see more Navia in her fighting action. And also, can't wait for little swimming sealies.
They are
Yes,
so cute.
so
Oh my
cute.
goodness.
And I think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where we get to make like a little movie.
Banyak event juga guys.
Well, I am just so glad that the three of us have been able to do this special program together. This has been so much
Me
fun.
too. Really fun,
And
yeah.
that's all we have for the version 4.3 special program. I hope that everyone's looking forward to experiencing all this exciting new content
Liben
for
ya, ada
themselves.
Liben juga guys.
Be
Ini
sure to
bocoran
check it out
Natalan
when
nih
the
guys.
update goes live.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye guys. See you later.
Oke.
Bye.
Oke, ini apaan cuy? Sangsidui Museum? Apa ini cuy?